On this episode of Bucket List Adventures, we are in the beautiful countryside of Washington State for what could be the most hands-on bucket list adventure I've done to date. And it's certainly going to be one you want to hold on to.
It's the ultimate thrill to do bucket list adventures. And to do them in style makes it that much sweeter. That's me, Adventure Aaron, and after being diagnosed with cancer, I set out on my own bucket list of adventures. 70 countries, more than 24 bucket lists of adventures, and now cancer-free, I'm back. A bit older, somewhat wiser, and a little bit more coin in my pocket. So lace up your shoes and come with me each week as we explore some brand new bucket list adventures with Adventure Aaron.
Just landed in Seattle, and within 30 minutes, we're already in the woods, working our way up the coast to Port Angeles. I've managed to get myself some great jerky. Doesn't get any fresher than elk jerky. And from what I hear, Bigfoot has been known to stomp around in these parts as well, but there won't be any Bigfoot hunting around here. We're actually checking into one of the most exclusive lodges. This road trip beats any gas station I would normally hit on Route 66, that's for sure.
The state of Washington was named after George Washington himself, the very first president of the United States. But its nickname is the Evergreen State, and I can see exactly why as we drive up these mountain roads, passing all of these evergreen trees. Just arrived at Lake Quinault Lodge, and it's truly a remarkable and breathtaking location. I'm going to check in and then meet up with Hotel General Manager Heidi Olson, who's going to show us around.
Morning. I'm Aaron Carrata here to check in.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Your keys here.
Thank you very much.
So we're just up here at the front desk. We got you going into our fireplace rooms, hands down our best rooms.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is Heidi Olson. I'm the general manager at the Lake Quinault Lodge. The Olympic National Forest is home of Bigfoot. I'm technically not a believer, but there are some that come here in hopes to find Bigfoot. Lake Quinault Lodge is located on the Olympic Peninsula in Washington State. We have 91 guest rooms. The main lodge was built in 1926. We feature upscale accommodations. We're very happy to have Aaron here before he takes off on his next adventure.
Heidi showed us around the lodge with various room options. Finely appointed rooms offer guests superior comfort and style. With its warm and welcoming feel, it's no wonder it has attracted travelers from around the world who want to surround themselves in the luxury of this grand cabin atmosphere. From the large fireplace in the main sitting area to the indoor pool all year round, Lake Quinault Lodge fits the luxury side of my travel with a unique sense of the state of Washington around each corner.
Okay, Aaron, this is the room you'll be staying in tonight. This is a fireplace room. As you can see, you have a gas fireplace, a private view from your balcony.
It's a great lake. I may have to take a walk over there.
Yeah, we'll get settled in and head out for your hike.
Excellent, I will do. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow, what a beautiful day. Wow, who would have thought? Lake Quinault in our very own backyard. Looking at this wonderful lake, it's amazing, the breathtaking views. That's all in my backyard, literally. Man, this is a bucket list adventure of its own. Keep looking up though. I know I got one more to go. You know, as I'm walking around this lake, it reminds me of when I decided to do this adventure and what inspired me. This is very similar to a lake in New Zealand, and when I helped two teens learn how to fly on a biplane, it got me thinking that people actually walk on that biplane. And when I did a lot of researching, it took me here to Washington, this very state. And it's here, and only here, that you can actually train to wing walk instead of wing ride. Being up on that wing and overlooking this wonderful, amazing spot, that's enough to get my gas and my engine started. I'm glad I took up her recommendation and came for a walk, and it's one of these moments where you just sit and you take in and you don't hear anything except the water, and you just soak in the sun, and it makes me reflect on all the adventures I've done to date. It's exactly why I do what I do and live life to the fullest. This is a perfectly good piece of land that I'm standing on right now. Why would anybody want to get off of it? But that's exactly why I want to get off of it, because sometimes you got to put yourself out and feel that heart racing and the emotions going and your adrenaline pumping, and it's exactly why I want to get on that biplane and do that experience. It's going to be a challenge, and they always are. Every one I do, I always question, but somehow I tunnel it and go back to the reasons why, and this is why, you know? And you see things like this and you wonder what else is there? What else can I do? And when you've done a handful of things, wing walking on a biplane is definitely next in my book.
Up next, I show you exactly how I appreciate these types of luxuries on land by testing my fear of heights with my own exclusive private lesson to wing walk.
Wow, morning. What a good night's sleep I got. But today, it's D-Day. No coffee needed here. This adventure is about to start right now. So what do you say we get to it?
Having had a great night's rest at the lodge, I'm headed north towards the top of Washington to meet up with Marilyn and Mike Mason of Spin Doctors. They're going to help me accomplish this luxury exclusive adventure.
Must be Marilyn.
Yes, hi Aaron.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Wow, what a journey. It's an amazing spot you guys are in.
Well, thank you. You ready to wing walk?
I was just about to say, that may be the plane of choice, right?
Yes, this is our plane. You want to go take a look?
I do.
Okay.
It's a beauty.
Thank you.
It's a lot bigger in person. Didn't expect it to look like that. But I see some things that look very familiar for wing walking. So
yes, this is our 1943 Stearman, and this was used back in the day as trainers for people before they went off to war, and then they kind of got converted into crop dusters for a while. These planes were used a lot with crop dusting, and now they're used for various things, and in our case we use it for a little bit of rides and instructions and wing walking.
Awesome. How long have you guys been doing this?
We've been teaching people for about 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
I've been wing walking myself for about 7 years now, and my husband Mike, who will be your pilot, he's been wing walking since he was a teenager. Okay, well Aaron, I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of both of the basic moves that we teach people about going up on top and out on the wing,
Okay.
and then we'll kind of let you decide from there which one you want to try.
All right.
And you're welcome to give a little practice to both and see which one feels the best for your first adventure.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and climb up here. We'll start you out in the cockpit. So your first hand holds will be here and here. You can stand on the seat in here. And your foot is gonna go right here. We ask that you slide it all the way back so that there's no slipping while you're up here. So you're gonna start all the way back, and you're gonna pull yourself up. Right foot is gonna come right in front of the windshield here.
Okay.
It's a small space, so we ask that you don't step on the windshield. And you're gonna be coming up through the wire. And then this is the next big stretch. You pull right up till you're sitting on this bar, and bring your left leg up.
Okay.
Right leg up, sorry. I'm doing my right and left backwards.
Okay.
And then from here, you reach behind and get your leg over. And you're gonna get your feet up into the 2 footholds.
Okay.
And this is the point where we occasionally have people kind of freeze up.
Yep.
They've, gone through the process. They climb up through here. They've been able to focus on this, and suddenly they're up here, and they're
Staring at that big thing?
You're staring at a big engine. I'm up on top of a plane.
Yeah.
So now we're going to reverse the process. You're going to sit here, and you're just going to work your way back down through the wires.
Definitely liking the wing option at this point. There was a lot of interesting setups that I was just running through my head. The move that would get me would be once you get your feet in there, getting here without no hands, and then kind of.
Okay, well, I can give you a quick demo on the wing.
No, I'm an adventure Aaron, but the problem is that I'm not really adventurous. I just like to do things and I'll try things. And somehow I got the name Adventure Aaron, but the truth of it is I prefer fly fishing in New Zealand over adrenaline and stuff like this. I mean, the last thing I did like this was bungee jumping was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. But this is now going to be the worst thing I've ever done in my life, obviously. But I'm willing to give it a go. Man, the plane is 1940, I mean, it's a perfectly old plane. I don't think jumping on top of it is going to help it, you know what I mean? And not to mention that it's only been around for 3 years. There's a pretty good chance I am the first casualty in this place. So I'm gonna have to digest it, tunnel my emotions here, and figure out what my fear is so I can conquer that, and hopefully I'll give it a go. But I'm not feeling good about this adventure. Definitely not. So I think I'm ready to go here.
Okay, you look warm?
Yeah, feel warm.
Okay.
I changed my shorts too. Just kidding.
I hope you brought a few extra for afterwards as well.
Yeah. Well, at this rate, I'm gonna need it.
Okay.
All right, so let's get this practice going here.
All right.
Now, yeah, I'm going for the top. We're gonna practice with the top first, and then if all else fails, I'm gonna try that thing. And then if that fails, I'm gonna stand right there. Yeah. I'm not liking any of it. Not a bit, no. All right, so already, Marilyn, I'm feeling better because I'm actually in the plane, whereas down there, it looks a lot scarier. There's actually a lot more room here than I expected.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable.
Looks like you fill it up in there pretty well.
Yeah.
Such a tall guy.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to show you two down here. We just have the lap belt.
We're buckled in. Ready to go.
All right. So you get your little takeoff, you get your wing wag from Mike.
Yep. Hey, Mike.
That means look back here. He's going to say, go on up.
All right. Off goes the buckle. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3. All right.
According to Marilyn, anyone can do this adventure, but to walk on this famous classic plane, you'll certainly need a bit of coin. Hopefully, I can use that excuse to tackle and justify this bucket list adventure.
So once you're up and buckled,
Yep.
give nice big thumbs up.
Oh, living the dream. I got it. All right.
That way Mike knows you're ready for some aerobatics now.
So yeah, that actually went a lot better than I thought. 30 minutes ago, I didn't think I could do it. Now actually getting to the wing, I think that I can potentially get to the point where I feel comfortable. I'm okay with that one.
All right, let's give the wing a try and see how that one feels.
Okay, so Mike gives me my little wing dip.
Uh-huh.
Look back, ready to go.
Yeah, he'll tell you, head on out.
I've got my concerns about walking out, worrying about the wind that's going to come out, and actually getting my first leg over. And I think the only hard part of this move is getting that leg over the bar at the beginning. I think everything else from that point is just about holding on and locking in. I feel like a witch on a broomstick here, Marilyn.
Yeah,
but,
well, we've we've thought about riding, you know, the Harry Potter. We can do the Nimbus 2000 or 3000 or whatever it is. So then your toe is just gonna come down with your foot. It's right there, rest it right on top.
Yep.
All right, and then other side, leg is gonna come up and over the wire.
Ooh.
And there you go.
All right. Ooh, feeling the pull. We may be in action on this one.
Okay.
This one I kind of like.
All right.
A little bit easier. But I am staring straight down at the ground.
That is the thing. You know, there's a little bit of a stagger to the wing. So yes, once you get in position here, you are looking down into the open air.
All right. So what is a hammerhead?
Hammerheads are my favorite maneuver. What happens is Mike is going to basically fly straight up and pause momentarily till, you know, almost to a stop, and then dips the plane and comes diving back down. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, we do loops, you know, just up and over. The roll is, you know, up and over, but it's at a little more of a, you know, gradual turn.
Okay.
And then the hammerhead is straight on up and then dive back down.
Okay.
So he'll kind of rotate between those three.
Yeah.
And you just hold on for the ride.
Looking face down on this thing.
Diving down, yes.
That would be intense.
It is very intense. It's a lot of fun. Your adrenaline will be pumping.
Marilyn, I'm happy to say I like option number 2.
Okay, we can definitely do that.
Okay.
Just a little more practice and we'll be ready for a flight later this afternoon.
When I got in here to begin with, I didn't think there was one I was going to be able to do. But being in the plane, being on plane level, yeah, that's easier. I just think that second move where you swing the leg is really going to get me. And then the mental game of being up there and not knowing if I could just go straight back makes me feel a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
But once I get to that, I know that eventually I could do that.
All right.
So, is it okay if I take a break?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh. I may actually get on this thing today. So, stay tuned. All right, so what are you thinking, Marilyn?
So I think lower wing will be it.
Okay.
Mike's already moved the plane around for us to practice. So I think we'll head on out and do a little practice on the lower wing.
Actually in the field.
Out in the field.
Great, yeah, it's getting a little warmer out too, so I think that, I'm getting ready. I mean, I'm definitely like accepting it and ready to go. So I think a couple more practices, I should be good.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Oh boy, here we go. All right.
You want to kind of leaning back.
So maybe if I go here, and then go straight over from here. That works much easier because I got more room to stretch that leg. Ready to rock. Just a head game right now. Nothing really. I'm done with everything else. I got through it. I mean, I'm a little winded, but aside from stretching and getting my big body to be maneuvered through these right places and walking that tightrope, I think I've actually found an advantage to getting out on that wing with a simple move that allows me to eliminate a couple moves. So I guess I've kind of just broken it down enough so I can understand it on a simple terms and then reinforce it to fit my body and make sure that it's on par with what Marilyn is teaching me. And I'm feeling pretty good. I can't believe it. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready. I'm as good as I'm ever going to be. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. But I'm a little exhausted from training, but been 4 hours into it and I'm ready. It's time. It is now time and this adventure begins right now. Start the engine, boys.
geared up and ready to go. It's go time. I came all the way to Washington. The weather is perfect, and there's no turning back now.
Go time.
Got your lap belt on?
Yep.
All right. Just
Good
make
to
sure
go.
that gets done behind you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Have fun.
I will. Thank you.
Stay on the black.
Okay. No
right.
problem. It's all about this right now. I'm scared shitless. It's go time, baby. It's go time. It's go time. The adventure starts right now. Woohoo!
I'm going to rely solely on muscle memory, as the overdose of adrenaline won't allow me to remember anything else. With that said, the seatbelt is off, and away I go.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Unbelievable! I did it. Unbelievable. I did it though. Can't believe it. Unbelievable. What an experience. I couldn't last long. I mean, I couldn't stay on the stick hard long enough. My arms were shot. My brain was shot. Unbelievable. Time of my life.
Thanks, Mike. Feels good to be on the ground. Thank you very much. That was unbelievable. Yeah. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for letting me come up that. That was the adventure of a lifetime. Maybe next week we'll do something a little bit more challenging.